Welcome to the channel where behind an innocent garden vine lies a key capable of turning the lock of your own perceptual filters. Today, we are dissecting a plant that in recent years has transformed from a common decoration on cottage fences into a subject of criminal cases. Morning glory, Ipomoea Tricolor. The sky blue gramophone that the system suddenly reclassified from the decor category to the threat category because it holds in its seeds molecules that make the boundaries of your personality too fluid for control. Look closely at these flowers that open only at dawn. The ancient Aztecs and Zapotecs called its seeds the black deity. For the priests, it was not a means of entertainment, but a powerful navigational instrument for orienting in spaces inaccessible to ordinary sight. The codices of pre-Columbian Mexico describe how morning glory seeds were used to diagnose illnesses and find stolen objects. It was believed the plant gave a person the eyes of God, allowing them to see the hidden springs of reality. The main active agent here is ergin, LSA. It is a chemical relative of the most powerful psychedelic in history, synthesized by Albert Hofmann. Most strikingly, Hofmann himself, the discoverer of LSD, personally analyzed morning glory seeds decades later in his Swiss laboratories. He was astounded to find that nature had created, within a fragile flower, an exact molecular copy of his laboratory brainchild thousands of years before modern chemistry existed. This is not just a plant, it is a natural software code growing right on your garden fence. The conflict with the system here has entered a phase of open warfare. In 2024, the cultivation of Ipomoea Tricolor was officially criminalized in many jurisdictions. We are told this is for safety and to combat drug abuse, but let's be honest, the system has never fought for your health. It fears what you might see. Morning glory possesses the property of temporarily disabling social filters, those very blinders that force us to be efficient cogs in the machine. When a person sees the world without the distortions imposed by stress and consumerist programming, they become ungovernable. A person who has experienced the depths of their own consciousness no longer needs the cheap surrogates of happiness that the system sells. The history of morning glory is a chronicle of suppression. In the 16th century, Spanish inquisitors encountering the cult of Tlitlitzin, the Nahuatl name, described it as a devilish delusion. They burned the seeds along with indigenous manuscripts, understanding that if a people have direct access to altered states of consciousness through nature, it is impossible to impose an alien dogma upon them. A plant of power is a biological basis for resistance to any tyranny. Today, the methods of control have become more subtle, but the essence hasn't changed. The prohibition of a plant is always a recognition of its superiority over state propaganda. The biochemistry of morning glory is intricate and profound. It contains not only ergine, but a whole bouquet of ergoline alkaloids, which the plants synthesize in symbiosis with specific endophytic fungi. This is not a means for getting high. It is a rigorous biochemical tool. An attempt to use it frivolously is usually punished directly by nature through severe intoxication. This is a natural safety mechanism. The plant opens itself only to those who approach it with colossal responsibility and pure intention. The system, however, uses the mistakes of dilettantes to cement society's fear of all things wild. We are concluding our analysis of morning glory. But this is not just information about another forbidden flower. It is a reminder that the boundaries of the permissible are often drawn where your true freedom begins. As long as nature continues to create molecules for the expansion of consciousness, you have a chance to realize that the world is far more complex and deeper than the picture transmitted to you. Purity of the organism is the first step to purity of your thoughts, and it is this control that the system fears most of all. Therefore, effective knowledge is deliberately declared criminal. The choice is yours, to live within imposed frameworks or to reclaim your right to explore infinity. Remember, nature has already given you all the tools for protection and knowledge. You only need to learn how to use them. Subscribe to the channel. Here, we reclaim the strength that was taken from us through fear. Don't let the system think for you. Seek truth where they try to hide it. Restore your connection with nature. Take responsibility for your life and remain sovereign.